The bodies are no longer hitting the floor. We've had a change of theme song for the intro. Out goes Drowning Pools. Let the bodies hit the floor. In comes the classic wee ECW tune.
Extreme
Championship Wrestling. I mean, this is a good... I don't mind this song. I mean, personally, I would have kept Let the Bodies Hit the Floor, but we don't get that. We get the change here, and then I think in about 2 months' time we'll probably change to Don't Question My Heart. Then that's when you change the channel. But we're here. We are ECW review for the 10th of July, and we start the show off strong with Striker's classroom. And I was going to say, he's the teacher, and I guess the student today is the Boogeyman. The Boogeyman comes out. Striker says normally the student would have a gift for the teacher. I think he's living in South Korea because he's certainly not how it works over here.
No, you'd maybe get kneecapped if you were a teacher, spat on, pushed down a flight of stairs, but no
gifts. Striker says that Boogeyman has been bullying him, and he shows him all the things that he's done to him, throwing the cake into his face. Well, that was paper, actually. So all Boogeyman's really done is spit some worms in Striker's face, but you know, I think he's done it twice now. Striker isn't having it. He says that the days, and Boogeyman starts eating the worms, and then Striker explains what's happening to the worms inside the Boogeyman. He's like, "Those things are mating inside your stomach. You don't eat those things." But Boogeyman, I think he's beyond.
That would only be, like, you've got to think of it, Lodge, that would only be if he's eating them whole. Now, I've got to assume Boogeyman's chewing them.
Well, I'd say choose some of them, but some of them probably do go down home.
It's actually disgusting.
Yes,
This guy's on a fucking Legends contract.
Well, apparently, the whole gimmick was that he wanted to use, like, cockroaches and stuff like that, but the arenas wouldn't allow it because of infestation.
Well, fucking fair play to the arenas.
Like. But apparently with worms, you can clean it up easier.
No,
but he wanted to use, like, cockroaches and, like, insects and all that shit, but, like, you know, obviously, they could have crawled out and then... Just not good, but yeah, so they couldn't pass that. They wanted it to be like cockroaches and like spiders and shit, but they had to settle for worms. Personally, I think worms is alright. I mean, I'd probably rather eat worms than eat cockroaches, but...
Yes, every day of the fucking week.
But regardless, I mean, here...
I said that's if worms are great.
We've got worms. There's proteins in them. So, yeah, Striker says not to eat them, but Boogeyman doesn't listen. And then Striker's like, well, you'll listen to me now. Your days of bullying me are done. And then next minute, calling all cars.
Calling all kebabs, takeaways, and extra nans. Calling all cars, Big Daddy Fee, gimmick change in the house. You honestly forget how flabby this guy is. Like, see when Joey Starr's like, you need to be there in person to see how big Show is. No, you need to look at Big Daddy Fee in person to appreciate the rolls of flab on this big, fat bastard. Don't you?
When was the last time we've seen these rolls of flab? Have we ever seen them?
No. When he was King Mabel, he was all dressed up. When he was just Viscera, he was all dressed up. And then
big, sexy love machine.
He was all dressed up. So, exactly, this is it. And then he'll die about 2 years from now.
Maybe they couldn't find any costumes big enough for his flap, so they had to send him in a singlet. No, look, I think it's a great look in terms of a monster heel. But I think someone should have been saying to him, look, you need to lose weight.
In terms of health, like, fucking hell, you need...
And, you know, he dies about not long after this. I mean, about 3 years or something like that.
Yeah.
He gets released within about a year, I think, due to, obviously, his weight, his conditioning, his health. He gets released for WWE. I think either late 2008 or 2009. And
tell you what, though, see for his size, he's a good fucking worker.
Yes, he's a good... the guy does spinning heel kicks and everything. I mean...
He comes out and he just fucking... He slams Boogeyman through, like, the most realistic-looking desk ever. Next up, first match of the night, Elijah Burke taking on Big Balls Mahoney. In a classic match here, Balls Mahoney, one of the few ECW originals left. Well, when I say that, I mean, it may as well be fucking none of them, because none of them are getting treated with any respect, damn it. But I'm surprised this guy's still here. And to be honest, I think everyone writing this fucking show is probably surprised by him still being here. But he doesn't last long in this match. I mean, Burke makes short work of him. I mean, it goes a decent length, doesn't it? But the Elijah Express, Balls Mahoney, he's done.
Balls Mahoney in the corner, Elijah Express to the back of Balls Mahoney, 1, 2, 3. It's all she wrote.
Put it this way, though. I think I could definitely see Balls Mahoney working more on a SmackDown or an ECW than Sandman. I feel like Balls Mahoney can actually work.
Not very well, but yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I feel like he could be just a decent, like, lower mid-card guy.
But he looks like a fucking meth head to me.
Well, no, he is a meth head.
Ah, well, true, aye. What do you mean, look? See, I am another guy that dies pretty young. Fuck me. Paul Heyman's got a lot to answer for, I know.
All these fucking shows.
I know you can't really blame him on the death of Big Daddy Felix, but we can definitely blame him on the death of Balls Mahoney. Ben Waggett's moved to ECW. ECW was the home of the fucking...
Test? Umaga?
Jesus Christ. I don't think Umaga was officially in ECW, but he definitely had a couple of matches on it. Anyway, Elijah Burke wins. Then we have highlights of Tommy Dreamer. And it's mad to think 4 years ago this guy was on Raw eating fucking haircuts and shit like this. And,
Tobacco spit.
But now we're showing you his glory days in ECW and the classic ECW, showing you all this hardcore stuff that he was doing. Will he be able to do it tonight when he takes on Johnny Nitro in the main event? Extreme Rules, we'll find out later. But up next, it's the millionth time in the past 2 months. It's CM Punk versus Stevie Richards.
Classic match. White Sox against absolute overrated bum. I'm sick of CM Punk. Not in 2007, 2022. Bring us White Sox Stevie Richards. Could it be Sox White Stevie Richards if he joins TNA? I want to see it. But yeah, we know Punk's literally been on the roster now for near enough a year. We know what he's capable of. He should have won the title like at the Chamber or run about it. He could have, easily. But yet, he's just hovering around, doing hee-haw, having pointless matches. Why not have him beat Johnny Morrison? I mean, who is more ready? Nitro or Punk? You know what I mean? I don't get it. I really don't get it. And he beat Stevie Richards here, and is anyone surprised? Does anyone go into this match and think Stevie Richards got a chance here? No.
Well, considering Punk's already beat him about 7 times...
Maybe.
In the last month, then no.
That's definitely the answer. But Punk wins here. Was it the GTS or the Anaconda's Device? I can't remember, but you know what?
GTS.
GTS, there we go. Go to sleep. Stevie Richards, probably was only getting about, what, $7 per night here in ECW. Probably going to complain about it on his YouTube channel that we actually probably have more subs on, do we?
No.
Do we not? We get more views though. When was the last time he made $7 on a vid? Come back to you, Stevie, with your fucking piss gym equipment review. Woo! Next up though, we have The Miz backstage with Extreme Expose. We have got Kelly, Layla, and the other one.
Baby Miz, Brooke.
Baby Miz, Brooke. The Miz says he's going to go out and impress. He's going to go out and impress in style because he's taking on Little Guido.
Everyone can impress against Little Guido.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah. This match goes pretty long, doesn't it?
For an ECW match, aye.
Look at the neck of this card. But every match is literally like, if the other guy wins, it's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I mean, it's all jobber matches, damn it.
You can even argue that about the main event, guys, but The Miz wins here with the...
Shining Wizard or some pish like that.
It's like the MVP maneuver, isn't it?
No, it's not as good. It's like a knee and then a neck breaker. It's not great.
Aye.
He
wins, no surprise. He'll be making straight to DVD movies soon enough. Anyway, though, next up we have Extreme Expose doing their dance routine that we see every week, so why not just hoover it in there? It's as frequent as a CM Punk Stevie Richards match. And then, did they use guns in this one? That could have been about 4 months ago. But yeah, boom, Taz is marking out in his Hawaiian t-shirt looking like Wayne Mardell. Does anyone get that reference?
Nah, I don't think anyone will know who he is.
Nobody gets that reference, but you know what? It's time for your main event.
I tell you what though, Wayne Mardell is more known than AEW, I guarantee it.
I guarantee it too. But next up, main event time, Tommy Dreamer taking on Johnny Nitro. What mad move is going to beat the king of Extreme? One of the kings, the founding members of Extreme in a hardcore Extreme Rules match.
Johnny Nitro might need to pull off a somersault from like 100 feet in the air, I think, to beat Tommy.
Could it be a potential drop toe hold to a chair?
It could be. Is it? It is! It is! He's here! It's him!
Absolute awful finish, but we had some decent moves throughout the match. Starship paying for the barricade.
Yeah, to the floor. Tommy Dreamer does his, his normal, put the trash can on your head, run into a drop kick into the turnbuckle. We had that, his neck breaker. I mean, it was okay. It wasn't an Extreme Rules match. It was like a WWE Extreme Rules match. And then Nitro wins in the end with a drop toe hold onto a chair. Joey Styles is trying to sell it, but in reality, you're thinking, how the fuck is this move beat Dreamer?
We had a match, it was like, 9 months ago? We had Dreamer and Sandman against Mike Knox and Test. I mean, I wouldn't go as far as say it was a throwaway tag match, but it was like a mid-card tag match, and the moves they were fucking doing in that with barbed wire, and here for the title, we can't get anything. I mean, a drop toe holding the chair. It's a transitional move at best.
This wasn't for the title. It was a non-title match.
I know, but you know what I mean. He's the world champ, for fuck's sake, and Dreamer's top man. Oh, I say top man, you get what you...
The only man fucking... He's the only man left, damn it. But aye, Nitro beats Dreamer. It wasn't the worst match ever, but the ending did kind of suck. So, yeah. Leaves a sour taste in your mouth here.
No, but how can Dreamer be the guy that's like, oh, please, sir, may I have another? All these chair and cane shots.
Takes a drop to hold. I don't want any more, man.
I mean, what's worse, drinking tobacco spit, eating hair, or taking this move? Woo.
Yeah.
Anyway, though, it's rating time. What you giving out of 10? I'll give it a 3.
I like the... You know what? I'm going to get a 4.
The segments were alright, but I feel like every match, like, you just knew it was going to happen. And then the one you might have thought something could have happened, the finish was awful.
I mean, Miz's debut, I guess, it's cool. Whoa.
The Miz.
You know, Extreme Up Spacey, Hot Again, whatever. Whoa. Tommy Dreamer, Nitro, no bad match. And, you know, the debut of Big Daddy Fee, decent classroom segment. I mean, it was alright, I'll get a 4. I wouldn't give it. I don't think I could argue it's any higher than a 4. I feel like I'm being a wee bit generous with a 4, but a 4 it's getting nonetheless. That means
it's getting a 3.5.
Oh, 3.5, guys. Who cares?
Who cares?
4, 3, 3.5. This ain't melt, so the ratings don't mean shit. Right? We ain't gonna fucking cry ourselves to sleep because then they get 5 stars. This gets a 3.5. Until next time. Peace.
Peace.